see how much we get for this. We're not going to get 22,000, but we'll get somewhere close. Bring that out a little bit. All right, 20,000. 20,000 extra went into our account. Beautiful. This way, back to the farm, back to the store actually, and drop all this off. We gotta go get the harvester, drop off the header at the store, and good. Okay, so now we got 36,000 liters still processing in there. We got an empty silo here. We are completely bone dry. We look at our map here and turn on grass. Come down to our farm. Yeah, this still is not fully. I want it orange. Orange is the best you can get. It doesn't have a dark orange like say this. Grass doesn't do that. That's a different crop. But grass only goes to this orange. So once this turns orange, that'd be the highest we can get out of it. Grass does matter. Light yellow, you're going to get less. That middle orange, you're going to get the most out of grass. And there is no dark orange. So we do want to wait until that's good. But these two are ready to go. Those should have no problem. So let's go see if we can. We have 91,000 after all of that. Now what I would like to do, that's 19,000, but that'll windrow, and it's got a 10 meter almost head, so that's pretty good. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet. That is nice, and you can fast mow with it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. 20,000. Go get it. Actually, you know what? Bring the truck. I brought the truck back over. Actually, let's see. Do I have the modded loading wagon? I do. So this is the loading wagon. It's 52,700 liters. It's basically the same as this guy, just a little bigger. 56,000. We might have to wait on buying that for the next time. It depends. At midnight, we'll get paid for the silage. So possibly we could do it with that. I'm going to leave this guy connected here because I'm going to need that in a minute. But let's take the truck. We'll bring that down to the shop. And we'll see what we can do. Seems like my recording's back up and working. I don't know if I had audio for the last part. It seems like it might have fell off, so if it did, I apologize. Right now, I just leased the big Krone. Is it Krone X? Is that what it is? No, Big M. Big M 450. I leased that guy, so we should have, you know, a little faster rate going. I'm going to keep this for a little bit. I'll return it before the end of the night, but means we could probably get down the field a lot faster, especially the two new fields that we have. And then after that, we'll get to our main field. It's still not harvestable yet. Well, it's harvestable, just not how I like it. But the other ones are done. So we'll go down there, get those done, get those cut, windrowed, everything. This thing is going to make light work of everything that we have to do. So it won't be too bad. And this is the one thing I might take a loan out to buy, so that we have this at our field. We don't have to move it. It just will cut grass and be done. Because it is a time saver. If you can get one of these and, you know, not break the bank 100%, And yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, there's no other. I mean, there's a couple that modded mowers that will do the same job, and they might cost a little bit less, but it's really not that big of a deal. Like, I enjoy using this thing. This thing is very it's just cool technology. I'm a big, oh, of course I would hit something on the way there. Break a new machine. I enjoy technology. This thing is amazing to me. I enjoy, like, when I drive around, I work a lot of times out in farmland, so I see a lot of tractors, and I see a lot of equipment. I seen yet the other day there was a John Deere harvester with twins on it. I don't know what model it was, and that thing, it was huge. I'm not gonna lie, it took up the entire road. They had to block an entire road for this thing to go down, and it was massive. I seen a sprayer the other day. Massive piece of machinery. It doesn't, you don't realize it in the game, but these things are freaking huge. And he was driving off the road to stay with his tires. His other side of the tires were in the middle of the road. So, like, he was slanted driving down these back roads, and I'm like, it's amazing to see how big this machinery is. Most people say, oh, it's like a 3-meter cultivator. That's not big. 3 meters is 9 feet, roughly. That's a big cultivator. 9 feet. I mean, that's a big equipment. And, like, the bigger, I mean, Jesus, these large headers that are, what's the big header? Is it 45 meters? No, I don't think it's that big. What's the big one? These guys. Yeah, 13 meters. I mean, you see that in person, you would literally get knocked over because they are so big. All right, so this field here is ours. Oh, I'm sorry, 34 is not ours. Ours are down here. Now, like I was saying before, stop right here. These trees and everything, we do own this land, and there is more grass here. We could plant more grass. We could wood chip or something, all these trees, and sell that, make a little profit. I don't know what wood chip goes for on this map. Ooh, actually, that's something to look into. $1,100 for wood chips? All right, am I reading? Oh, I'm sorry. $1,300 for wood chips. That's even better. So we might have to look into that. And there's 2 sell points, so they'll fluctuate. Oh, okay. Might have to, tree. Might have to actually look into that, because that's a good profit right there. If we can get even, 200,000 liters, it's 200 grand right there off of just trees. That's a profit right there. So maybe we'll look into that. See how much those are to lease. Let's see if we can lease something like that. So now this is our field. Looking down, yeah, 32 and 31. They look like you can drive right through to the next one. This guy, just want to make sure it's on swath dropping. Not widespread. Swath drop. Beautiful. Now shut that off. Lower this down, turn it on. And now double tap A, double tap fold up, and now she'll go as fast as we want her to. This thing is beautiful. And what more could you ask for? A little stuck there. That's all right. Get close to the hedge. All right. Now we're going 30 or 26 miles per hour, mowing like a champ. 10 meters. Can't ask for anything better than that. That best part is you don't even have to come by with a windrower. So if we can get one of these. Oh, okay, so this just opens up into the other one. Ah, I'm going to do a headlands anyways. Where's that hedge? There it is. Just kind of go around. Obviously, it's going to be a little difficult with the forage wagon to get all of it, but that's okay. I'll make do. It takes me a little longer to do that. It's going to take no time to do this, so I'm saving myself time here so I can, you know, it might cost me a little more time there. That's beautiful. Nice big field. I was actually surprised when I looked at the map. It didn't look that big, but it's not a bad size. And this field is with the farm here. More trees. Maybe we can cut down that. Yeah, I know I don't own it. It's okay. The only thing with driving a little fast is you tend to do a little bit more burnouts. That's alright. That's not the end of the world. Good. That's we own. Beautiful. So we'll go around, we'll cut all this, get this all going. And I think we'll definitely make out on this one. This is a nice field. It's not as big as our other field. And it's definitely not going to make as much. The other one did 300. I can see maybe another 100 off this, off these two fields. There's a tree there. I'll cut that one down. I'm really thinking about that wood chipping the rest of this trees in the area. That'll make life a lot easier. If we can get, you know, a decent amount of money off them wood chips. There's some maps that you can get wood chips. Like, I know, actually, speaking of the devil, 6 ashes. 6 ashes, you could sell wood chips for a lot of money. Now, this ain't as good as 6 ashes. I think that one was up to 2,000 per liter, or per 1,000 liters. So, really, it makes sense that it's the same mod maker, or map maker. But yeah, that's impressive. I mean, shoot, there's a lot of trees around here. We could definitely, I think there's the, I forget what it's called. It's like a wood chipper, and you can just load it right into the back of, into a trailer, basically. I forget what it's called. I'll have to find it. And if we can use that, that makes quick work out of most things. I think that'll be a lot of money coming in. Which would be nice. I think that would buy us our farm. But, hey, we'll see. See what we can do. If it can buy us our farm and maybe one of these, or our own tractor, our own equipment, we don't need one of these 100% off the start. Because, you know, we have grass, but we don't have that much grass. We could, you know, windrow it ourselves and do all the work ourselves. But hey, if we can afford it, sure. I'm looking at a tractor which goes almost 50 miles per hour, so I'm looking at that one to speed up some of the process here. As if we can have a 50 mile per hour good size tractor with a good size mower that can fast farm, I don't think we'll need this, especially if it does windrow. I gotta see if there's a mower that'll windrow while it goes and can be fast farmable. I'll have to look into that one. But 26 miles per hour. I mean, this is quick work. Not too bad at all. But I believe over there, if you can see to the left, that building, to your left, right over there, that is a pig pen, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe that's a pig pen. So if we wanted to do pigs and cows or what have you, yeah, we could definitely maybe purchase that farm. I'm actually thinking about doing that. Getting that farm, getting that as like a base, a main place. We could use all that grass, or we could change that out and put any crop we want. I do want to do the new crops on this map. The corn, actually, that would be a good place for that. Small-ish field, just to get an idea of yields of the process for, you know, carrots, onions. God, there's so many, I can't even remember them all right now. But it'll give us an opportunity to look at the new crop types that we usually don't get to see. Yeah, I know the new game will have grapes and olives and all that stuff, which is great. Some maps already have that in 19, which is amazing that they can get all these new crop types into a game that's, you know, already a couple years old. I mean, technically this game came out in 2018, so it's 2021. I mean, the game came out 3 years ago, and they're still adding new crop types all the time. So it kind of surprises me that there's not more crop types in the new game. You would think with technology as it advances and new capabilities of the new consoles and, you know, just technology advancing in general, you would think they'd have more than just 2, but I mean, anything's better. I mean, if they are improving AI, if they're improving everything else in the game, maybe they just didn't have time to do more crop types, or didn't think they needed to. That modders were going to do it anyways, which they will. Of course they will. Modders are going to do what they always do and push the game to where, you know, most people think the developers could. But the developers make a stable game, which I completely understand. If they don't have time to do, you know, more crop types and make the game stable enough to play, make a stable game. Modders will, you know, do their thing and make content for the game, so that yes, you guys can make content as well, but the modders are really what prolongs the longevity of a game. I mean, really, you look at games like Skyrim. If anyone has played Skyrim, I love Skyrim. Skyrim is one of my favorite games. But that game came out in 2011. Now they've released, I don't know, 4 new versions of Skyrim. But the real reason that game is still, you know, people still play that game is because it has a huge modding background. I mean, modders are constantly coming out with new stuff. So it's not just the developers who make a game amazing. You know, they might make a stable game and it's, you know, good enough and you enjoy it, but it might not last that long. You add, you know, modders to come in and change up the game, to add new things, and that game can last forever. I mean, 2011 that game came out, and God, it's on its 10-year anniversary. They just announced their 10-year, they're coming out with a new version. Of course they are, because they got to make money. But yeah, they're coming up with a 10-year anniversary version of Skyrim. Wow. So, I mean, you get the right community behind you in a game that people really do enjoy. I enjoy it. I find this very relaxing. I find this, you know, just something to come home and relax to. Because I still work a full-time job. I'm still, you know, have my family and everything. And it is, that didn't take long at all. It's just nice to come home, mow some grass, just relax a little bit. And, yeah, no, it's just something I find therapeutic. Definitely. But yeah, we might definitely have to get one of these, because that was probably the easiest thing I've done on this Let's Play. Drive around in circles and mow this grass that's already windrowed for me, and now I really don't need a windrower at all. I'm gonna park this off to the side, leave myself room to get out. I'll return that in a little bit. Let's get this all picked up. Is our grass ready yet? Where is... Oh, our grass is ready yet. I mean, our grass is ready. Let's just continue with this. Now, you just watch me do all the rest of it, so I'm not going to make you watch this. So I will skip ahead, and for you it will be a second, for me a little bit longer. But I'll skip ahead and get this side done, and then I'll catch you back in a minute. Well, it's 4:45 now. All that field has been cut, gathered up, collected. This is all regrown right here. Field over there, 2 fields we had, has all been collected, mowed, and we have a silage pit full. Took a while to compact, but we do have a silage pit. Now, I want to see what you guys think. Leave a comment if you can guess how much is in here. Last time, off of just the field over here, see if I can jump back up here. There we go. After just this field, we had almost 300,000. Then, let me just go to my map, make it a little easier. So we had 300,000 off this field, and we added 2 more fields. Leave a number, see what you think we got off of this. Now I'll tell you that this originally was almost up to the top. It was probably right about there all the way around. It was a lot. It compacted nicely, actually. I didn't think I was gonna get. I just drove the tractor straight over it, back and forth until I got it all flat. Obviously, you could see some of it wasn't flat. That's actually the excess that fell out of here. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I've obviously seen it because I had to make sure it was compacted. But that's all right. I want to see if you guys can actually guess it. But let me know. This is going to be where I cut out for the day. So this will be all set. I'm going to go and probably right after this, which you'll see next episode, I'm going to go fertilize all this, go plow this out, go take care of these 2 fields, make sure we're all set for next time. And we'll keep cracking on. Right now we're at still 55,000. Still haven't got paid for the biogas. If I remember, I will leave what we get paid for the biogas on the next episode. Yeah, this should be it. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you like what you see, leave a like. If you want to keep joining us on this journey, subscribe, come check out some more videos. All right, have a good one.